This is a job for Hatchet Man. Hatchet Man. Oh! Hatchets. Ooh, I'm the hatchet captain. I'ma make it happen. Ooh, Red Lobster's closed. Red Lobster is closed. I can't right click, but okay, that's whatever. Spit your goop at me. Oh, wow, I'm still laughing at you. Alright, what's this berry? Ooh, gold bar. Oh, nice. Oh no, did they get here and then the world ended? Did one of them fall? Dear Reader, this morning my friend Malcolm and I removed the barrier of rocks from the cave entrance. We made our way through the tunnels until we found the buried treasure. There was so much gold, we were going to be rich. Malcolm took some of the gold and began to make his way back to the surface. I was about to follow when there was a huge explosion outside. Rocks fell from the ceiling and crushed Malcolm to death. He's lying out there now. I don't know if I can bring myself to go back through the cave. Told my wife where we were going, and I'm just going to wait until someone sends help, just in case it doesn't come in time. Tell my wife I love her, Steve Clark. Oh, that sucks. Oh, yep. He got real crushed. Real crushed. Didn't even see that. That is unfortunate. Alright, I'm gonna wait about a day, and then we'll see if Captain Crunch has, what should I call it? Gotten to that settlement. Jesus, that was horrible. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do. That's what I'm gonna do, everybody. Yeah, you're not involved. Alright? I'm just shooting at you. Captain Meatball over here. I'm the captain. Alright, I still can't get, that guy wasn't showing up at the settlement, so I figured we'll talk to, these two lovebirds and check out some of their files as well and accidentally pick up their food. What do you got for me?
Good to see you again, Director.
Tell me about yourself.
I'd be happy to share with you. It's the least I can do after you rescued my husband. By the time I was 18, I'd set my heart on robotics. Needless to say, my parents were thrilled. They were less thrilled when I started to spend a lot of time with Hogarth. I don't think they thought very highly of him. Don't tell him this, but I don't think many people thought much of Hogarth at first. He was always off in his own world. He liked to draw and write, not do science. I think that was what first attracted me to him.
Oops, sorry.
How are things going?
Things have been a little tense with ZBD, but I'm trying not to hold a grudge.
Tell me about yourself.
Where was I? Hogarth and I made the perfect team. If I was ever working too hard, he was always there to make sure I looked after myself. When I was promoted to division head, it was the best day of my life. It was all I ever wanted. Hogarth was made my deputy at the same time.
How are things going?
Hogarth is settling back into work just fine. Obviously, he was a little shaken up at first, but he'll be fine in no time.
How are things going?
I wish X-1495 was still around. I could have learned so much from them.
Got any work?
As a matter of fact, I do have something that needs doing. I've been doing a lot of thinking about what we saw in those memories. All those people and the lives they've lived. I've been especially thinking about Jo Devlin and how she scanned her brain to preserve her research. I think I'd like to do the same.
Are you sure this is safe?
Of course it's safe. Jo Devlin had an underlying medical condition which was aggravated by the scanning process. I should be perfectly safe.
Sure, let's do it.
Fantastic. I've prepared this tape for you to use. All you have to do is wait for me to sit in the sim chair and then load it up in the terminal. Hit scan and the computer will do the rest.
And my head will explode. Perform a brain scan on Hilda. Come on. You got it. Get in there. Yep. Okay, You got this. Don't mess it up, me. Brain scan. Check for subject. Yeah. Got your memories.
Hey,
So, that's it. The scan is all done. My whole life boiled down to this one tape. If you don't mind, I'll take it off you now.
No, it's mine.
how does it work?
It's very complex science, but the machine essentially reads your long-term memory and copies it into the disk.
What are you going to do now?
I'm going to file this disk somewhere safe. Then I'm going to get on with what I do best, making sense.
Always happy to help.
You've been more than just a help. My research would have been impossible without your help. What we've learned about the pre-war world and the early institute has been invaluable. As director, I'm sure you'll want to see my full report. It'll need a day to write the whole thing up, but when it's ready, it'll be on my terminal. I might throw in a little something for you into my locker as well, as an extra thank you for your hard work.
A mine that'll kill you.
Hey,
I don't know how I can ever thank you for freeing me. The BB gun just doesn't seem to be enough. Remember, if you ever need any more BBs, just ask.
tell me about yourself.
Glad to. I didn't always have an interest in robotics. I didn't even have an interest in science. When I was a boy, I used to read comics and pretend I was a superhero. I think my parents were worried I was simple. They always encouraged me to have imagination. They just wanted it applied to science.
Tell me about yourself.
Where was I? All of that changed when I met Hilda. I was struck by her right away. Smart, pretty, ambitious, everything I wanted. I started going to robotics lectures and asking her to help me study. The dumber I acted, the more she tried to help me. I always thought she liked Clayton. She was always hanging around bioscience. That just made me more determined to be with her. In the end, I put all the robotics knowledge to use. I programmed the Gen 1 to ask her out for me. It worked.
Congratulations.
You have any work?
As a matter of fact, I do have something that requires your authority. Am I correct in thinking that during your investigation into X-1495's disappearance, you spoke to Dr. Hamlin? I wish to lodge a complaint against her for negligence. I recently read a copy of a report she filed regarding X-1495. Apparently, she saw fit to ignore procedure, and she did not pass the information to her division head. She also conducted a substandard investigation. Her actions prolonged my state in cryo. I hope you'll see fit to discipline her.
Oh, I'll discipline her. Alright. Are you sure this is what you really want? What should we do?
Are you sure this is what you really want?
No. I'm not. Maybe I should just leave it. I'm just looking for someone to blame. I think it's best if we all just move on. You're right, as always, Director.
You're damn right. Alright. And now I'm gonna read your journals. Get up. Does he have any personal projects? Survival mode. Marvel, Hilda is to be director of all. Think away, celebrate. Here we're getting our private quarters. No one else in the whole place gets that. They have to live in the concourse. Seems director agrees with me. Alright. Thrilled with new quarters, private offices, living area. Missing synth. I think we may have missed something with the investigation when we were reading these. Well, we didn't read these, is what I mean, so. Alright, so if you want to read these, feel free to. Watching that big disc swinging over my head every day is making me nervous. I'd hate to be hit on the head again. Might not be so lucky as to wake up in bed again. I could very easily die. Oh, Jim Jams. Alright. So that's yours. Do we read... Well, no, that's, just push him out of the way. I don't know if we did go over these. Alright, well, if you want to read these, let's go over them quick. Alright. Sorry about stepping on your dick and everything. Okay, so you gotta write that up. You know, let's give this lady... Let's give this lady the parts we found, because we found a few parts, and last time we didn't have anything for her.
How silly of me to think we were done talking.
Got some right here. Progress report.
I've got some right here.
I'll take those. Here's your money. You've done us a great service.
Wow, 20 bottle caps.
Hey there.
Do you have anything to do with that fool Daniel Rauds telling me he loved me? Never
Yes.
mind. I don't even want to know. Now, what did you want?
I'd like a progress report on your division, if you don't mind.
We're operating as smoothly as possible, Director.
This stupid report. Thanks, lady. Thanks for nothing.
Tell me about yourself.
I'm not really interested in becoming friends.
Alright.
That's all for now.
Don't hurry back, all right?
To be frank, I don't agree with Father's decision, but I'll accept it.
Yep, sorry. Sorry if that was loud. Alright, we're going to end it here, everyone. Hope everyone's enjoyed. This has been Hilda Hughes, an Institute story. Thanks for watching by Seddon4494, as always. This was fantastic. I had a blast with this, and I cannot wait for the future adventures that Seddon's going to bring us from Naked Robot Boys and on and on. It's going to be great. So thanks for watching, everyone. Hope you enjoyed. I'm pretty sure I got everything, but if I didn't, let me know, and I'll check it out. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. I know I did, and I shall see you in the robot future. Oh, yeah.